A man hates his wife's cat with a passion and decides to get rid of it once and for all. He drives 20 blocks away from home and drops the cat there. The cat is already walking up the driveway as the man approaches his house. The next day, he decides to drop the cat 40 blocks away, but the same thing happens. He keeps on increasing the number of blocks, but the cat still manages to come home before him. At last, he decides to drive a few miles away, turn right, then left, past the bridge, then right again, and another right, and so on until he reaches what he thinks is a perfect spot and drops the cat there. Hours later, the man calls his wife at home and asks her, "Jen, is the cat there?" "Yes, why do you ask?" answers the wife. Frustrated, the man says, "Put that devil cat on the phone. I'm lost and I need directions." A kung fu student asks his teacher, "Mister, why does my ability not improve? I'm always defeated." And the master, pensive and forever patient, answers, "My dear pupil, have you seen the gulls flying by the setting sun and their wings seeming like flames?" "Yes, my master, I have. And a waterfall, spilling mightily over the stones without taking anything out of its proper place." "Yes, my master, I have witnessed it." And the moon, when it touches the calm water to reflect all its enormous beauty? "Yes, my master, I have also seen this marvelous phenomenon." "Therein lies the problem," the master said. "You keep watching all that crap instead of training." One evening, as a mother was preparing dinner, her 7-year-old son came down to the kitchen crying hysterically. The loving mother bent down and said, "Honey, what's wrong?" "Mom," he said, "I just cleaned my room." "Well, I'm very proud of you," she replied. "But why on earth would that make you cry?" Her son looked up through his tears and said, "Because I still can't find my snake." Joe's wife says to him, "Sweetheart, I have to confess, when I'm having sex with you, I think about other men." Joe replies, "Oh, you don't think of me?" "Yes, Joe. I just want to be completely honest with you. Deeply sorry. Well, when I have sex with other women, I'm thinking about you." Joe walks very strange now, but should be back to his old self once his injuries heal. Two bachelors are talking, and their conversation drifts from politics to cooking. "I got a cookbook last Christmas," says the first, "but I was never able to do anything with it." "Too much fancy cooking in it, eh?" asks the second. "You said it. Every one of the recipes began the same way. Take a clean dish and..." An American on vacation in Paris is having breakfast at a cafe one morning. He's having coffee, croissants, bread, butter and jam when a Frenchman, chewing bubble gum, sits down next to him. The American ignores the Frenchman, who, nevertheless, starts a conversation. Frenchman: "You American folk eat the whole bread?" American, of course. The Frenchman keeps loudly chewing his gum and says, "We don't. In France, we only eat what's inside. The crusts we collect in a container, recycle them, remake them into croissants, and sell them to American tourists." The Frenchman has a smirk on his face. The American listens in silence. The Frenchman persists. "Do you eat jelly with your bread?" American: "Of course." The Frenchman keeps chewing his gum and says, "We don't. In France, we eat fresh fruit for breakfast. Then we put all the peels, seeds, and leftovers in containers, recycle them, remake them into jam, and sell the jam to American tourists." After a moment of silence, the American then asks, "Do you have sex in France?" Frenchman: "Why, of course we do," he says with a big smirk. American: "And what do you do with the condoms once you've used them?" Frenchman: "We throw them away, of course." American: "We don't. In America, we put them in a container, recycle them, melt them down into bubble gum. We then sell them to France." A husband and wife are shopping in their local Walmart. The husband picks up a case of Budweiser and puts it in their cart. "What do you think you're doing?" asks the wife. "They're on sale. Only $10 for 24 cans, he replies. "Put them back, we can't afford them," demands the wife, and so they carry on shopping. A few aisles further on, the woman picks up a $20 jar of face cream and puts it in the basket. "What do you think you're doing?" asks the husband. "It's my face cream." "It makes me look beautiful," replies the wife. Her husband retorts, "So does 24 cans of Budweiser, and it's half the price." An attorney arrived home late, after a very tough day, trying to get a stay of execution. His last-minute plea for clemency to the governor had failed, and he was feeling worn out and depressed. As soon as he walked through the door at home, his wife started nagging him. "What time of night to be getting home is this? Where have you been? Dinner is cold, and I'm not reheating it." And on and on and on. Too shattered to play his usual role in this familiar ritual, he poured himself a shot of whiskey and headed off for a long, hot soak in the tub, pursued by the predictable, sarcastic remarks as he dragged himself up the stairs. While he was in the bath, the phone rang. The wife answered and was told that her husband's client, James Wright, had been granted a stay of execution after all. Wright would not be hanged tonight. Finally realizing what a terrible day he must have had, she decided to go upstairs and give him the good news. As she opened the bathroom door, she was greeted by the sight of her husband, bent over naked, drying his legs and feet. "They're not hanging Wright tonight," she said. He whirled around and screamed, "For the love of God, woman, don't you ever stop." John was away on a trip, and after playing golf, he was in the bar having a drink. His phone rings. "Hello, Senor John. This is Juan the gardener." "Ah yes, Juan. What's up? I wanted to call you Senor to let you know your parrot has died." "Oh no, not my special parrot. Died? The one that could talk in 2 languages? Si, Senor, your special parrot died." "Shit, that's terrible. I'm going to miss that bird. How did it die?" "It ate rotten meat, Senor. Rotten meat." "How did it ever eat rotten meat?" "From a dead horse, and he ate the meat of it." "Dead horse? Where did the dead horse come from?" "Your racehorse, Senor. It died from pulling the water cart all morning." "What the hell are you talking about? Why is my prize racehorse pulling a cart carrying water? We needed the water to put out the big fire." "What the fuck? What the hell happened over there?" "There was a fire. A large fire happened at your house. The living room caught fire when a candle fell over. We have electric lights." "Who was using a candle?" "The candle was for the funeral, Senor." "What the hell are you talking about? What funeral?" "Your wife's, Senor. She died. She came home very late, and since no one tries to get in the house that late, I thought she was trying to break in, and I had to defend your home, and I hit her with your new driver." Silence. "Juan, if you even scratch that driver, you're fired."